Grab your My Veiw Literacy Book 1.4 and open it to page 158 and 159. Informational Text Anchor Chart. Remember, an informational text has a main idea, like the Statue of Liberty, and then it adds details to it. She has a torch, she has a crown, she has a book. Go ahead and turn the page. What is the story of our flag? So today we're going to read two stories. We're going to read this one and another one. They're both about the American flag, and then we're going to compare the two stories. So let's get started. This is an informational text. Our flag is red, white, and blue. It has stars and stripes. But did you know that the American flag has not always looked the same? Here we have some labels. Remember, a label is a word with an arrow. Stars, stripes. When our country was new, the leaders decided we needed a flag. Back then, there were only 13 states. The first flag had a star and a stripe for each state. Underline the sentence that describes the first flag. The first flag had a star and a stripe for each state. The first flag had 13 stars and 13 stripes, like this one. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Who made the first flag? No one knows for sure. Some people think it was a seamstress who lived in Philadelphia. Her name was Betsy Ross. Seamstress. What does the word seamstress mean? What part of the picture helps you figure it out? So let's look at this picture of a seamstress. We have a label. It's pointing to her. What does it look like she's doing? And the other ladies as well. I can see they have a flag. Looks like they have a needle and thread in their hands and that they're sewing it. So what does the word seamstress mean? Right, it's someone who sews. Over the years, new states joined the country. Stars were added to the blue field. Sometimes the stars were in a circle. Other times they were in rows. Sometimes stripes were added too. Field is the blue part behind the stars. Our flag today has 50 stars. There is one for each state. It has 13 stripes for the first 13 states. When people see the flag, they think of our country. This is the flag from 1776, 1777, 1803, 1851. Can you count the stars and stripes on these old flags? This one has 13 stars and stripes. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stars. I'm going to write 13 stars, and then I'm going to count the stripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stripes. 13 stripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 stars. And how many stripes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stripes. Ooh, this one has a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 stars. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stripes. So they all had 13 stripes. Highlight the details that tell how the flag has changed over time. I'm going to go back and reread this part. Our flag today has 50 stars. There is one for each state. It has 13 stripes for the first 13 states. When people see the flag, they think of our country. Does that tell us how the flag has changed? Let's go back and reread this page. Over the years, new states joined the country. Stars were added to the blue field. Sometimes the stars were in a circle, other times they were in rows. Sometimes stripes were added too. So we need to say how the flag changed. So we had stars were added to the blue field. Sometimes the stars were in a circle, other times they were in rows, and sometimes stripes were added too. So almost everything on this page. All right, we are on to our next story. This story is called The First American Flag. Many people believe a man named Francis Hopkinson designed the first U.S. flag. His flag had 13 red and white stripes. The corner had 13 six-pointed stars on a patch of blue. On June 14, 1777, Hopkinson's flag became the first flag of the United States. It was called the Stars and Stripes. As states were added to the country, stars and stripes were added to the flag. By 1795, the flag had 15 stars and 15 stripes. By 1818, there were 20 states. Look, I see Indiana. That's where we live. Underline the sentences that describe the first flag. That was back over here. It had 13 red and white stripes. The corner had 13 six-pointed stars on a patch of blue. Adding a new stripe for each new state would mean very small stripes or a very tall flag. So the country went back to a flag with 13 stripes. A star was added for each new state. By 1959, there were 50 states. The flag got its 50th star on July 4th, 1960. The star stands for the state of Hawaii. The flag of the United States has come a long way. Highlight the details that describe how the flag has changed over time. This is just like we did in the other story. Well, the flag went back to 13 stripes. A star was added for each new state. So why was it easier, do you think, to add a star than to add a stripe? If there were 50 stripes on this flag, do you think it'd be really easy to see them, or do you think it'd be hard to see? I think it'd be really hard to see. It would probably just look red or pink. But if you add a bunch of stars, you can see them all because they're stars and they're white on blue. Now that we've finished this story, let's answer our questions. We're going to skip these pages and go to Compare and Contrast Text on page 176. A topic is what a text is about. Readers compare texts to tell how they are alike. Readers contrast texts to see how they are different. What is the topic of both texts? Look back at what you underlined to help you answer the question. Both texts are about. So what were they both about? Right, our flag. Our flag. What about our flag? Let's look back and see. So the country went back to a flag with 13 stripes. A star was added for each new one. So why did we underline this? It's telling us how the flag changed. Let's go back to the other story. Stars were added to the blue field. Sometimes the stars were in a circle, other times they were in rows. Sometimes stripes were added too. What is this telling us? Right, how the flag changed. So both texts were about our flag changing. How are the two texts different? Let's see, on this page, it's telling us about Francis Hopkinson, who made the flag. In this story, it told us that a seamstress named Betsy Ross made the flag. So the difference between them was who made the flag. This one says it was Betsy Ross, and this one said it was Francis Hopkinson. they say two different people made the flag. Details are the most important pieces of information about a main idea. Details can help readers compare and contrast two texts. Draw the most important details from the text. Look back at what you highlighted in both texts. So I'm going to draw a line. That way I have my first text and my second text. Well, I know they were both about the flag. And in this one, I had 13 stripes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it had 13 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to put one here, 13. Okay, and this one had the same, because they both had the first flag that looked like this. Okay, so the flags were the same. The first one had Betsy Ross. I'm gonna draw, let's see, she had like a bonnet. And I'm gonna draw her smiling. And let's see, she was wearing a dress, and I'm gonna draw her holding a needle and thread. Here's the thread, and she's going to be sitting in a chair so she can sew the flag, and I'm going to draw the flag in this hand. And she's sewing the stars on, so I'm not going to put the stars on. Okay, and this one had Hopkins, and he was drawing the flag. So I'm going to draw him. He needs a nose. He needs hair. Did he have, I'm going to look back and see, did he have, what kind of hair, or was he wearing a hat? Oh, he has a ponytail, okay. That was dark hair. Here's his ponytail. He's going to be sitting at a desk drawing the flag. He's got a pencil. Okay. I need to draw the desk. And he has a piece of paper, and he hasn't started drawing yet because it'll be easier to draw that way. Okay. Okay, alright, I have my two pieces of information, and I can compare them. The flags are the same. I'm going to write same. Even though they don't look the same, because I didn't draw them to look the same, but I know they are the same because they have 13 stripes and 13 stars in a circle. And then these are different. Alright, forgot to draw a nose. There we go. Alright, that's all for today, and I will see you next time. Bye!